Hi guys, welcome back to another live stream. Today we're talking about when I went to see one of my favorite Beatles movies on the big screen, of course, back in July 22nd, 2024, of course. It was a great event when I went to see it again at this theater at the Review Cinema. Woo! It was a special one night event. It goes, hi guys, welcome back to a brand new live stream. Today we're talking about when I went to see one of my favorite movies from the Beatles, one of my favorite bands of all time. It was the 60th anniversary screening of one of the beloved Beatles movies from 1964. Is of course it stars Wilford Whammo, John Junkin, Northern Mr. Norfolk, Washington, and Victor Spinetti. It is a hard day's night. I went to see this at the Review Cinema. This was a great event. You know why? I loved it. You know why? It was, of course, guys, my second time seeing it on the big screen. Of course, the first one was at the Fall Theater in Toronto at the 4 p.m. when they showed it for the 60 Summer event. Of course, back in August of 2022, 2 years. And it was a great event. You know why? It was like I'm seeing one of my favorite Beatles movies again on the big screen. And now we'll talk about, yeah, there was poster. They sold million, like only 1,000 posters were there, like only like a few posters were like 20 left posters, and I got one. I don't know where is it, of course. I have it, so I didn't lost it, like been gone. And I was so excited to see this movie on the big screen again, of course, to see one of my favorite Beatles movies on the big screen, of course, to see it in it was a 4K restoration. It looked awesome in a 4K restoration, of course, in a movie theater, of course. And I liked it, of course. Now let's talk about, I will show you the picture. I have a poster of the original 1964 poster to the film. I'll show it. And here it is. Oh yeah. You know, guys, the Beatles was going to be done in 1964. There's a long book about the making of about the movie, of course, and of course is it's a very good book, of course. And here's the poster I have. What the? Someone had a window card for $1 million Canadian dollar. Like you could go get a. I believe when they promoted the film in theaters, of course, they used, of course. This is the promo. This was the U.S. poster. I will show you. Here's the U.S. poster. It says the Beatles, starring in their first full-length, hilarious, action-packed film, A Hard Day's Night. This is the U.S. poster. You see, we see John, George, Ringo, and Paul. Looks like their hair are cut off. Of course, they didn't want to see it was a promotion. This was the U.S. poster. It says new song. Yeah, there were 6 brand new songs at the time when it came out in theater. Directed by Richard Lester, released through United Artists. I have this poster, of course, and also starred Wilford Brandwell. And produced by Walter Shaggy and screenplay by Alun Owen. And directed by Richard Lester, the great Richard Lester. This was the Beatles' first feature film in a movie theater, the first film ever made in the cinemas. Of course, it played during the theater. I believe it first started playing in July in the UK. It was spread to US and Canadian cinemas in August. I also have a book about the movie. I'll bit, of course, before we watch a little bit of the movie. I have the movie, of course, on YouTube Movies, of course. I'll get the book. It's this book, The Beatles, A Hard Day's Night, a private archive from 2016. I got that in 2019, like 2 years late, 3 years, 4 years late. This, of course, guys, is a big book. Came out back in 2016, I believe, and it's about the movie making, of course, and is it's a very long book, of course. It's very long. It's by Mark Lewison. He's trying to work on another real book called All Those Years Ago, Volume 2. Where is that coming out? It's a big book. We have some pictures, some newspapers, reproduction of newspaper back in the 60s, like Wisdom newspapers. I'm trying to try some photos from the film before we get into one scene with the bathtub scene. We have some photos from filming. I don't know why I filmed it for copyright. And here's a photo of them when they did the premieres in different states. There's one in North Hollywood, and I see it looks like behind them is the U.S. poster. The U.S. one probably was advertised at every theater in the world. In 4 Toronto theaters, these girls fainted. They had 1,500 points made during the film when the film came out in theaters in America and Canada. And we have some local posters. And we get that was used for the 60 Summer series from the Fall Theater from August 21st to the 24th at 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. And I like that photo of them. That's so cool. I like that photo. That's a good photo of them. Now let's watch a little bit of the bathtub scene. Okay, I have to go to the scene in the movie. Here it is. There we go. Here it is. We're gonna watch the famous bathtub scene. Here we go. How many likes can we? 5.8. You know why, guys? It's a comedy course from the Beatles. Let's play now. Oh, there's a stethoscope.
Good morning, mein Herr. Können Sie noch einen Tee haben?
What's John doing in the bathtub?
Sie filthy Engländer. Guten Morgen.
Keep bit and tiny. Oh, go on, George.
Don't be ridiculous.
But you said I could.
Honestly, my mind boggles at the very idea. A grown man and you haven't shaved with a safety razor.
It's not my fault. I come from a long line of electricians.
But you're not practicing on me.
All right.
Okay.
But yes,
You got wet.
electricians.
A grown man and you haven't...
There.
But you said I could.
Honestly, my mind boggles at the very idea.
Wait there. Wait, he's a little bit wet from the bubbles in the hair. Maybe some.
A grown man and you haven't shaved with a safety razor.
It's not my fault. I come from a long line of electricians.
Well, you're not practicing on me.
All right, then. But show us.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, man. Oh, Britannia, Britannia, rule the...
Both are gone. Rest in peace.
Put your tongue away. It looks disgusting hanging out all pink and naked. And one slip of the razor and...
I'm your natural answer. Like in Canada.
Help me! Headphones! Help me! Help!
He has a penis too.
Torpedoed again, eh?
Come on, lads. The car waiting to take you to the studio. Hey, where's John? In the
Yeah, he's
bath.
in the bath.
All right, Lennon, let's have you. Come on, John. Stop larking about. John. 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 What are you messing around with that boat for?
Oh, he's back.
There's a car waiting. Come on. Ready, John? As soon as we talk, open that door and straight in.
That's crazy, of course. He disappeared. That's interesting, of course. And they probably filmed that scene, I believe they filmed that on April 13th, 1964, of course. I can't believe Hardy's 60 years old now. I can't believe that. 98 and 7.5. That's crazy. It was, oh my god, it's only 8. Yeah, it's a very short movie. Of course, it's only an 87-minute production. And but look, it says it was released August 12, 1964, United States. One time, 87 minutes. Yep, it's 87 minutes. Don't talk about the bathtub scene. It doesn't later. Here are the songs. 1982, U.S. Youngster re-release of the film by Universal Pictures. And in 500 theaters in the 500 theater in the United States and Canada on August 12th. 600 prints were made. And I love Hard Day's Night, of course. It's one of my favorite musicals, of course. And I can't believe it turned 60 years old this year. I can't believe that, of course. And before we end the stream, of course, let's look at Hard Day's Night Toronto. You know, guys, Hard Day's Night was shown in a theater at the Hot Dogs Lower Cinema, just opened for a little bit, I believe. And look what time it showed at. It was a event by Blog Toronto. What? Look at the time they showed it at. 9:15 p.m. to 11:30 p.m. on Friday, September 30th, 2016. Whoa, what time is that? Okay, why are that DJ? Here's a classic walk, okay. 8:30 the door will open and 9:30 the screening. Oh, it's a beer place. They respond by a beer place. Don't drink. Yes, of course. That's interesting. 9:15 to 11:30 p.m. 9:30 was the official screening. After that thing ended, they screening the movie began. An hour and 27 minutes with the Beatles began. You see the Beatles having a fun time on the big screen. And they opened in 500 theaters in August. Crazy, of course. And there's a lot of Hard Day's Night books out, and I've been reading a lot of Hard Day's Night books called. It's a very good book. It's been on point for, I believe, years. It's called. It's been on point for years, of course. It's called this book. You guys guessed it. It is Music on Film: A Hard Day's Night. One of my favorite books about the Hard Day's Night movie, of course. I read it before my dad gave. I have my own copy, of course. I don't know where is it, of course. I didn't. I read this book several times, of course. It was a very interesting book. You know what? It's about the making of the Hard Day's Night movie, of course. And it goes on for 154 pages. It's a small book, of course. The Toronto Public Library has this book, of course. Wayne Morton was born in 1961, I believe. He may never kid. He was little when the movie came out in theaters. And maybe, I don't know where he's from. It premiered in Los Angeles. That was probably big for Los Angeles fans and Toronto fans of the Beatles. Of course, let's look what libraries have it. I'm looking on the Toronto Public Library now. It's been a hard day's night. I've been working like a dog. It's been a hard day's night. I've been sleeping like a log. When I get over you, I'm gonna think and do, make it feel and know. I'm looking right now. 9 holes for the U. Last night, this copy, they're getting of the hard. It used to have 2 holes. Now updated to 9 holes. Oh my god! How many holes for the next CD? I'm right now. That's crazy. Okay, I'm looking for Hard Day's Night. Here we go. I have it up. A Hard Day's Night. 2011. 0 holes, 2 cars, and it's the cover is they're wanting from the police, of course. And the library, the Norville Central Library, I have already taken out. And the Toronto Weapons Library in library. That's crazy. They have a lot of holes for a Beatles CD from 2009. They're gonna get a lot of more holes probably soon. "31 holes for past masters. And 14 holes for Robert So. And 9 holes only for Hard Day's Night. It was acquired November 15, 2024. And Don Mills is going to get it. 9 holes. And I was the first one to put on hold, I believe. I can't believe that guy. That's a lot of people have on hold. 9 holes for the Hard Day's Night soundtrack, of course. Crazy. They could just buy a copy of it on CD from the line. Maybe that's borrowed from. If you just want to get a CD copy, get this one. This is the definitive soundtrack to the film. This version. The definitive version. This is the definitive version to the Hard Day's Night soundtrack instead of the music on film. The Palmer film version is the definitive version to the Hard Day's Night soundtrack. Interesting, of course. And I hope someday they re-release the movie. They re-released the album, the 2009 remaster on vinyl, and I read it was only sold in the UK, not in the US and Canada. US people got not. I tried to find it on some stores, and I couldn't find it out of stock. It's very popular. Yeah, I believe it was released for National Album Day in the UK. This is the definitive version of the soundtrack. Interesting. No reply. Saying whether you I'm the to do make it there. I cannot lie. Ba-da-da-da. I cannot lie. You are gonna need and I can see your face. Nine holes. Crazy. It's just called A Hard Day's Night. Yep, it's 13 songs. It's the original 2009 remaster. I know. I'm so excited to get it, of course. I will see it, of course. I probably get it, but it probably will not come maybe after Christmas. You know what? I'm the first one to put a hold. I don't know when I will probably get it, of course. Thank you guys so much for watching today's live. Oh, before we go, in 1982, Hard Day Night was re-released in theaters. The show times were 12:30 p.m., 2:10 p.m., 3:50 p.m., 5:30 p.m., 7:10 p.m., 8:55 p.m., and 10:35 p.m. was the last show. And at 4:30 a.m., Beatles fans lined up in Toronto to see A Hard Day's Night. What? That's so interesting. Thank you guys so much for watching today's live. If it comes to your theater, go get your tickets, of course. If it's not, if you see it. It's a beloved Beatles movie. If you want to see the four lads from We Already Walked the Bathtub scene, of course, like 6 minutes into the stream, I believe. Now we're 20 minutes into the stream, of course. And thank you guys so much for watching today's live stream. Watch A Hard Day's Night and watch the before we go, of course, if you want to hear the best version of the soundtrack, I tell you, here it is. The definitive soundtrack, if your library has it, it is the UK version of A Hard Day's Night. Thank you guys so much for watching. And here are Hard Day's Night, one of the best Beatles movies ever made. Got the critics giving 98 flags, and the popcorn meter is 89. And thank you guys so much for watching. And peace out. Goodbye. It's been a hard day's night. Copyright